Hi everybody. Oh look, don't you love our New South Wales politicians? No wonder she's a former member of Lindsay. Fiona Scott. Now I want you to listen to this. She lives on the Nepean River around the Penrith area. And in her comment, she says about the Warragamba Dam and everything else. And then she's supposed to know about all the water, Governor Macquarie, and the Grose River joins the Hawkesbury at Lower Portland. Yeah, that's her words. The Grose River joins the Hawkesbury at Lower Portland. I'm sorry to tell you this. The Grose River joins the Nepean River and forms the very beginning of the Hawkesbury, then goes down to North Richmond, Windsor, Sackville, then Lower Portland, and it meets the Colo River from Mudgee. So no wonder she got outed out of politics. Let's have a listen to her story.
And you look at where things are being evacuated. The Warragamba Dam was built in the 1960s purely to provide a water supply for the people of Sydney. There is no flood mitigation aspect to the Warragamba Dam. In fact, it's actually illegal for the New South Wales government to use it in that space. Absolutely opposite to the use of, say, the Ivanhoe Dam in Brisbane, in Queensland. So what needs to happen in the future for this, because the Warragamba Dam and the Western Sydney Plateau has always been river sediment. It is a flooding river. It always has done.
She got that correct.
If it does get an upgrade to the dam, so to speak, and increases what the New
That's
South
the
Wales
Great Western Highway of Penrith. That's the Great Western Highway of Penrith. And that is Emu Plains.
It would add the ability for the Warragamba Dam to be used as a flood mitigation dam. And so it's very difficult to use that. And when we do look across Western Sydney and we do look at some of the places that are flooding, it's not just the dam that's doing it, like Lower Portland, for instance. That's where the Grose River meets the Hawkesbury River. So it's not just the Warragamba Dam or the upstream of the Nepean River.
You want to hear that again?
Doing it, like Lower Portland, for instance. That's where the Grose River meets the Hawkesbury River. So it's not.
No wonder she's no longer in the parliamentary sector, if she doesn't even know where her rivers are in her local jurisdiction. My God, we learned that in primary school.
Add the ability for the Warragamba Dam to be used as a flood mitigation dam. And so it's very difficult to use that. And when we do look across Western Sydney and we do look at some of the places that are flooding, it's not just the dam that's doing it, like Lower Portland, for instance. That's where the Grose River meets the Hawkesbury River. So it's not just the Warragamba Dam or the upstream of the Nepean River. It's also how the Cox's River is intersecting with the Hawkesbury River. When you look at North Penrith, it's Peachtree Creek. Of course, that's not upstream of Warragamba Dam. So in Western Sydney...
Hang on a minute. I'm going to check that. The Cox's River meets up with the Peachtree. The Cox's River is on the other side of the Warragamba Dam. The Cox's River is behind that. The Cox's River comes from the back of Lipco.
It's not just the dam, it's in fact the entire basin and how this bathtub effect then affects people's lives.
Isn't it also a problem of infrastructure? You know, local council saying, oh, you've got a problem there, but that belongs to the state government saying...
Right, let's have a look where the Cox's River is and Peachtree and the Colo. Right, there's the Warragamba Dam. Can you see that? Right, Warragamba. And then if we go up the Warragamba Dam and we go over here somewhere, we will find the Cox's River. Just trust me, I'll come back. Well, one river runs is called the Calmung River. That's one river that runs in into the Cox's River. Trying to get the camera to focus. Then there's also the Wallandilly River. That runs into the Warragamba Dam. Trying to get the camera to focus. Wallandilly. Don't blame me, it's the camera. Wallandilly, right. There we go, the Cox's River. Another river that runs into the Warragamba Dam. Now let's have a look. Let's see where it is. The Cox's River is south of Katoomba. There's Katoomba. So therefore then, it is definitely behind Warragamba Dam. Look. Ta-da! I was right. She's wrong. Now let's go down and find the Grose River. She said it's at Lower Portland. I know where it is. It's just right here at Yarramundi. Look, here's the Grose River right here. There's Springwood Road. There's the Grose River. Right there at Yarramundi. On Springwood Road. Agnes Banks. See, the Grose River meets the Nepean River. Right there. There's the Grose. That's the Grose. There's the Nepean. Now it becomes the Hawesbury. See, there you go. What she's talking about, she was talking about the Colo River at Lower Portland. Yes, so there we go. Over here, where are we? There's Sackville, Hawkesbury River comes around the corner, and hey presto, Hawkesbury River, Lower Portland, there's Lower Portland, there's Hawkesbury River, and it meets the Colo River. No wonder she got voted out of office. Don't you love our politicians? They don't even know where their rivers are. Mr. Ominoid, I love catching out politicians.